I hope you enjoyed last week's episode of Irish Homes. If you would like your home to be featured, drop me a message, Killian.Duffy on Instagram. Today is a wet day to showcase any house, but nonetheless, we're going to go in and take a look at a fabulous, modern designed house, Life by the Windmills on Instagram. Check it out. It is Kieran and Angela's gorgeous family home. Just outside Life by the Windmills. As you can see, a real modern design. So let's go inside in through the entrance hallway, and as a nice double height ceiling. Angela's still trying to make up her mind whether to go for one central light there or leave the three lights or change the three lights. The stairs was designed by a friend of their family's and manufactured in Dunn's Stairs in Kilbeggan. So when we turn around here then, we've got a feature wall, and it's the same stonework on the inside here and the outside of the house. That's from McMonigal Stone. The same also stonework on the fireplace. When we come in the entrance hallway, to our right is the kitchen dining, but I'm going to go over here to the left to get the downstairs bedroom. Angela also calls it the dressing room because this is where they leave the clothes for the kids to get dressed in the morning. So this is looking out the front of the house. So then we have the ensuite here, the changing unit. Very handy to have the changing unit in the toilet or in the ensuite here because it is obviously hidden away from the rest. Tiles here, all the tiles, or nearly all the tiles, particularly all the bathroom tiles, are all from Crane's mosaics there. You can see the single glass there. You come through lovely glass double doors. So you walk in here and you have that long 10-seater table from Easy Living. The chairs were got later then from Foxford Woolen Mills. Paving, the stones, the raised flower bed, lovely area. So if I walk across this way, you can get the reverse of the doors there, of the double sliding doors with two steps down onto the patio area. Kitchen is locally from Daniel Diskin. Design was a big part of this kitchen. They didn't want an extractor fan, so they put this feature in the roof. There is lighting around it. At night time you can see it in particular. So some of the features of the kitchen are you have the this pops up with your chargers and a socket, so it stores away neatly. Down underneath here you have more storage here, then drawers pull out. Then you have your bins just pull out. This is like your cutting area here. Everything then waste can just be put down into the recycling and the general waste bin. This is a reverse induction cooker, so you have no need for an extractor fan there. It's handy because then you can particularly place it in the middle of the island. The idea behind having it in the middle of the island here, Angela likes to cook, so when you stand here preparing, you can see the entire living space. You can see over to the table, you can see into the living room here, and then right beside you is the pantry with a frosted sliding door. Air to water in this house, you can see the modules around. This is very conveniently located. Great storage in here, your microwave, your full length freezer, lots of shelving, even counter space there if you needed to prepare some food in there. Now one tip that Angela did give me and the builders gave her is not to have your underfloor heating in the pantry area for obvious reasons. So this is the area you would have coming in through the back door. So your kitchen area is there. Looking at the other side of the kitchen, you have your floating shelving there. We weren't sure at the start. I think they work really well there. They just break up the wall, and they also match this island here with the chairs and also the shelf in there for your books. Double oven full length fridge, integrated fridge here, more storage here, and the dishwasher is located just here and conveniently located then for unloading into all the shelving is close by. I like this press myself. It opens up, just pulls up the way. It's a nice design on it. It's spring loaded, so it just closes and opens so easily. You see how smooth it is there, it closes itself. But not a nice day outside, but again you have this massive sliding door out into this paved patio area. So out to the utility then from the kitchen area, we've got the washing machine, dryer. There's nice shelves that come out that you can leave your baskets on. Also the ironing board flips out of this here. You just pull this down and out comes the ironing board. Handy to have a rail for hanging shirts or dresses or whatever ironing you're doing. And also a good idea is to have a press with a lock on it for medicines or whatever else you may need to lock away. That's a good idea. They're nice height, more storage over the units. Then a bugbear in a lot of houses, last week's house, was the air to water system, but it's almost made to measure out there. Now Kieran and Angela had their garage built, so they have the water tank there, but as you can see, the air to water, the most part of it fits in here. Their heat recovery then is in their walk-in wardrobe, hidden in a press. I will show you that. So this is inside the back door. Again, a sink there, more storage. They were going to put built-in shelves here, but they didn't want to take away, when you come in the back door, that it was almost taken from the light in here. So it's really, really spacious, really airy, the whole house. In here then is, I think, Angela's favourite finished room is real unusual tiles on the wall, and as people know, the downstairs toilet is one of the most used. So walking back into the kitchen area, we walk then into the living room. A large living room there with a big L-shaped house. That is a wood burning solid fuel stove. You'll see the same stone as outside. On the plans is a unit built into that corner. Also on the plans is the tarmac in the coming months. They have the wiring and everything. They're ready, waiting on their electric gates. But you see the view when cars drive in. When anyone comes visiting, you can see straight out. We also have electric blinds, and I'll just give Angela to give us an example of them now.
The automatic blinds, it only cost a small amount extra per blind to automate it, and you can have, like, we've these three on the one set.
Saves a lot of time. I'm going to reverse around. They just put in this unit for IKEA. The kids' toys are hidden under there. Kieran put it together himself. They are planning on making it a more built-in unit there from floor to ceiling. We walk back out through the double doors into the hallway, and we walk up the stairs. So loads of space up here on the landing. This area here is going to be a chill out area in the coming months. They don't have a separate sitting room or a playroom because they just felt that the toys would be dragged out regardless. So I'm going to show you that in a moment. So into the main bathroom. More tiles by Plain Mosaics. They're all matching tiles in the en-suites and the main bathroom. You will see here that because the roof is curved, because you didn't want to stand in the shower and bang your head off the side of it, they just built in this little storage cubby hole here for towels or whatever else you want to put on it. Again, same as last week's house, if you want to build one of these little shelves, make sure that you tell the builder because they have to build that in at the start. The bath is built in. Background here, you'll see a nice unit here and mirror. So as you walk out here, again, the full length front window gives you great visibility upstairs or downstairs. Then you have a half split, again giving you more a view over the mounted. So walking in here, little girl's room in here, lovely little bed, teddy is stored there, a teepee there. Also they have at the side of the teepee walk-in storage area here to walk back out, and a short little trip to the little boys' room. This is obviously going to be changed for a bed in about a year's time. Nice tractor that was from Aldi, shelving, and this looks out on to the balcony area here. Bedroom also has loads of light coming in from the rear window. So let's take a look at this balcony area. See it. Not weather for cushions at the moment, but to give you an idea, I love sitting out here. It's a nice area, kids in bed, weather's nice, you can have a nice glass of wine there. This is the chill out area. They're hoping to put a couch here. There's a TV point in the wall. So this will be like the adult space when they come to chill out, when the kids are watching telly downstairs. Turn around into the bedroom now. King size bed, rug from Foxwood Woolen Middles. Lockers were from IKEA, I think. And then we walk in to this walk-in wardrobe. And also the ensuite is over to the left here. Again, you will see that all the tiles are matching except the small toilet down in the utility area. Give you a walk-in wardrobe. Kieran put together with a friend of his, put together this himself from IKEA. You can see the nice pull-out drawers for jewellery, for folding clothes. Then we have the access to the attic here is handy because if you need to hide presents or anything. Here is hidden is your heat recovery. So it's very discreetly hidden. You still have loads of storage underneath it, but that's handy the way it worked there. It can sometimes go up in the attic, but they just hid it there in the press. So this unit and lights are from IKEA. Again, it's handy to have the electrician wire in so that you haven't cables running here. So that is the upstairs of this fabulous home. Let's grab a word now with Angela for some of her tips from the build process.
It's like nothing else you can buy, because to not buy it will cost you money.
So I suppose my first piece of advice would be to put a lot of thought into your plans so that the layout of the house works well for you and for your family, and that it's practical and very livable. And that's my kind of first piece of advice. And then my second piece of advice is to find a builder that is obviously very good and trustworthy, but also that you get on well with, because who he hires, the professionals he hires, are going to provide great advice to you. And if he's a really good builder, he'll provide really good advice to you as well. So we had Cathal Kelly from Kelman Limited, and we got on great with him, and we really trusted him and his advice. And I really felt that it let us just take a step back and trust the professionals. Our architect actually was Paddy Broderick, who was a friend as well. So much thought went into the whole thing, and we obviously invested so much of our lives into it. But try not to stress and try and enjoy it, because it's wonderful when you get in, then it's all worth it.
Is there anything that you would do different? Is there anything here that you say, well, if I had my time back, I'd do this or this?
I know Kieran says that he would have insulated the garage, because through COVID we've ended up converting half it into an office, which was always the plan. So it's a bit of a silver lining of COVID that it has become an office now. Sometimes our living room is very big, and like at the moment it's absolutely fantastic because all the kids' toys are in it and it's brilliant, it's working so well. But I wonder, like in 10 years time, when the kids don't have toys everywhere, how am I going to furnish that room? But that's a problem for 10 years time, I think.
And you do chronicle a lot of the stuff you do in the house and with the kids on Instagram. Just remind people of your Instagram account, they can follow you.
Life by the Windmills. So I started sharing, and I kind of changed the name then. I had it as just my own name, but I changed it to Life by the Windmills then because I didn't want it to be just House by the Windmills. I was like, it's a bit of everything because I'm a speech and language therapist and I have the dancing school, I have the kids. It is a bit of everything my account, but a lot of it is about the house. And we are right under the windmills. So we are Life by the Windmills and it's a bit of everything thrown in. But I think people are enjoying it anyways. I hope so.
Another lovely property here on Irish Homes YouTube. If you are interested in showcasing your house, contact me on Instagram, Killian.Duffy. Also hit subscribe on my channel. I'm hoping to cover a house every week that prospective renovators or builders will get some good ideas similar to the houses that I've covered. So thanks a million again for tuning in, folks.
Solar is like nothing else you can buy, because to not buy it will cost you money.